Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing the demo for One-Eyed Likho. You can find the game on Steam, and it's developed by Morteshka, and it's self-published. The game's full release is coming soon, according to Steam, but this really piqued my interest because it's based on a Slavic fairy tale, and we're going to be in a grim, dark world set in 19th century Russia, trying to escape our evil fate. So, sounds pretty cool to me. I figured we'd check it out. And if you're not familiar with my channel, I review games at the end of the video and share my general thoughts on them. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started and see what's up. We will play the game for ourselves, and this ought to be pretty cool. So, play game. Empty slot. What? Oh, Jesus. Well, this is a weird perspective. Oh. What in the world? Whoa.
Кузнец!
Wow, that was really cool. Hello?
Клевал.
Странно. Ты как, кузнец?
Чего тебе?
Да так. Или привиделось чего?
Hold R to
Чего
answer.
молчишь-то? Слышишь или что?
Choose answer.
А чего примолк?
Oh, with mouth scroll.
Ну,
What was the question?
чего молчишь-то?
I already forgot.
Сон.
Sorry.
Ворон в нем.
Ворона видел? Плохой сон. Да ты не думаешь, что там. А кто знает про будущее? То-то же.
I chose Raven because it's what I saw in the dream that stood out. And he's like, that's a bad omen. It is he who sends us these visions. Oh, what's happening? Are we having a stroke? What's going on? I grabbed the drink and you're looking for answers in the wrong place. Ooh, look at that hand. I think he asked, "What is it? Do I think that I don't know or something like that?" So I'm gonna say truth.
Правды
There's-
мало на свете. Что? Лихо, значит. Пойду поищу себе лихо.
He's like, I guess I'll just go find him. Okay, no problem. Ah. This looks really cool. Okay, I guess we'll go looking around. Hey, who said that? Taylor. I don't think his name is Taylor. I think he is a tailor. His profession is a tailor. I assume. I mean, I don't know. Kind of just dropped us in.
Здравствуй.
Good day, sir.
Здравствуй.
Куда идешь?
Да вот, брат, все говорят, лихо на свете есть. Я никакого лиха не видал. Иду искать.
I'm gonna go look for bad
Пойдем
stuff.
вместе. И я хорошо живу, не видал лиха. Пойдем, поищем.
They want to find evil? That's really interesting.
Тихо как, душно.
Кажись, верно идем. Ни зверя, ничего. Вон могилы одни.
До сих пор тропу видно. Это сколько раньше-то хожено было?
А мне почем знать?
Да я так. О, знаешь, я так пошел.
Learn more?
Как так?
Я слышал про Лихо. Сказывали мне про него, сказывали. Только кому верить? Есть ли оно вообще? И что за Лихо такое? Кому Лихо, а кому и урок, наставница, так говорят.
Ничего не понимаю.
Да вот рассказывал мне один. Так он откуда узнал?
This guy told me from this other guy and this other guy.
Что было вначале? И есть ли оно вообще? О чем была история? За ветку не зацепись, ишь какая. Так что я там говорил? Кузнец.
О, про лихо.
This dialogue
Говорят,
is
про него
odd.
много.
I'm trying to keep up with it, and I'm
Оно
struggling.
опасное, сказывают. Людей ест.
Я ищу лихо, не чтобы угодить ему в пасть.
Да ну, а для чего?
Может, тот, кто его не видал и жить не может?
I chose happiness,
Может, и
even though I said truth to begin
А
with.
может, и после того жизни нет. Уф, ну и тропа. Могли бы досками заслать, верно я говорю?
All right. It's the sun and the moon on this gate here. And angels. Whoa. What the? This game looks really cool.
Пограничье какое-то.
I like the look of it a lot.
Да, будто и впрямь границу перешагнули.
So, Likho eats people, I guess, and there are all these strange... Oh, this is a grave. Are these like grave markers? They're so strange looking. I mean, I'm not all too familiar with 19th century Russia, to be honest, so I'm sure there's a reason why they don't look familiar to me. Okay, I guess we're just looking for some sort of fairy tale creature so we can find the truth.
Господь Вседержитель. Изба большая, одним окном горит. Может, довольно с нас? Дом повидали?
We've seen the house.
Так ночь, некуда идти. Найду, как внутрь зайти.
Ага, я тут подожду.
Yeah, you guard the stump here. I'll go look for a way inside.
Заперта.
Okay, front door doesn't work. I had to check, you know. You never know. Oh, okay, looks like we have to take the long way around. I mean, look at the sky. Look how freaking cool this looks.
Ворон.
A raven.
А вот и ключ к избушке.
Izba. Is that what they call a cabin? I mean, clearly. I'm just wondering. I'm not really sure what that noise was, but it was kind of spooky. Alright, we used the key. Let's go. Oh. Hello? Oh, this is really weird looking. Like a doorway piled up with chairs? Right-click to light a match. Press once more to throw it. That's cool. You kind of look around with the match, and it is burning. I don't know if this is a good idea. Jeez. We're gonna burn this whole thing down. Even though I feel like we kind of stepped through some kind of portal. Now we're actually, like... going through it, you know. This is where the Likho gets us. Oh, God. Ah! What are these? Weird. Isba. Sooner the iron will wear out than I stop looking for the secret passage. They told me that I should pass through the belly of a bird. They told me the secret words. Soon I will see it, the ancient shrine, the path that my father took, and his father before him, and so on since the beginning of time. I am scared. The belly is the only way. It stands on the border of the worlds. In the kingdom, I don't know if kingdom is supposed to be kingdom, or kingdom is a word I'm not familiar with. But anyways, the kingdom of death is beyond it. But the iron staff is so heavy, I have little to no strength left. I remember the secret words. I will follow the ancient path. Okay. Kind of like prophecy or something. The door closed by itself. Hello? I don't feel good throwing matches all over the place. What the hell is this? There's something in there wiggling around. What is that? Ew. I don't really know what's going on. Nose. This one doesn't fit. Okay, so I need something to put here. Okay. What is that? Kind of rock? Maybe I throw the match in there? Okay. Cool mechanic. It reminds me of the Evil Within. I like the match mechanic in the Evil Within. It's actually pretty cool. Whoa! It's too hot!
Этим смогу из печи что достать.
Yes, we can take something out of an oven with this. Yes. Very cool.
Чудище какое-то.
Polyphemus. Polyphemus? Polyphemus. Okay, now that we have this thing, we will, I assume, put it here. Looks kind of like the visage of a person. There's like a face and an eye on the top of their head. Weird.
Лихоманки проклятые.
Licoratkas? Not really sure what that is. That's interesting window design. You just have a handle and you pull it side to side.
Калики.
Strange people. Okay. Apples. Under arches, apples roam. Round and white, they roll back home. I'll take one, so fresh and true, and I'll share it with you too. Cool, apples. Ah!
Глаз на нем.
A ship with an eye. Odyssey. Odyssey? What is that?
Милая
Jesus, dude.
Тьфу ты, портной.
За мной тоже дверь закрыла. По мне повидали бы довольно. Пойдем.
I disagree.
Ночь.
Знаю. Некуда идти.
We're not leaving. I'm gonna solve this puzzle. Okay, and there's another one somewhere, I guess. Do we have to... What the frick? How did he get over there? I'm sorry.
Глаз выкалывает.
Oh. It gouges the eye?
Один глаз.
One-eyed. Is this like a one-eyed bird, or... Okay, we'll just close that back. Oh, jeez. I did not expect that to be behind this door. Okay, I guess we'll...
Вот око Господне над боящимися Его и уповающими на милость Его, что Он душу их спасет от смерти и во время голода пропитает их. Душа наша уповает на Господа, Он помощь наша и защита наша. О Нем веселится сердце наше, ибо на святой спасет от смерти и во время голода пропитает их.
Ugh, yuck. Never have I smelled a Russian. Never have I seen it here before. This note's called Foo Foo Foo. Foul Russian bones. What's this inside my temple? What is it that stinks here? I get now what that thing was talking about. Just like the living are fearful of the smell of the dead, so do the dead recognize the living by their smell.
Душа наша уповает на
I want to open
Господа.
this.
Он помощь наша и защита наша.
Okay, it's
Да
nothing.
будет милость Твоя,
All right.
Господи, над нами, как мы.
Чесало для шерсти.
A wool comb. It's huge. Oh, is he done? Okay. Anyways, sorry. I wanted to explore a little bit there, so... Okay. Does it burn our fingers? I want to see. The match. Yeah. I need another one. I can't see down here. I'm scared. Oh. Ah, chairs. Hello. Are you Likho? This feels almost like sacrilegious or something. For me to be burning all this stuff. Whoa, there was still a silhouette of them. That was weird. All-seeing eye. I see everything. The all-seeing. Okay. This is like some kind of catacomb. Yep. There's a bunch of skulls down here. That's not good.
Алтарь какой-то.
Some kind of an altar. Oh, like in that, letter.
Голову держит.
Holds a head.
Одноглазая.
One eye.
А у этого в руках что?
What does this one hold? Looks like a... I don't even know. Like a... seed or something? That is a thick book. Uh-oh.
Ишь,
The Great Book.
оправа какая.
That is really cool. Okay. Odyssey. Wow, you can read these. Oh my gosh. So, Odysseus and his companions arrived on an island inhabited by fierce and merciless cyclopses. Cyclops. They then descended into the cave of Polyphemus, who was known for his incredible cruelty. The one-eyed monster captured the intruders, accusing them of violating the laws of hospitality. He lifted a stone of enormous size and trapped them inside along with his flock of sheep. Very soon, the monster began devouring the captives, two at a time. The warrior king of Ithaca thought of a way to escape. Odysseus, perceptive and cunning, abandoned the desperate idea of killing Polyphemus in his sleep, realizing that doing so would leave the exit from the cave inaccessible. Then the wanderer devised a cunning plan. Odysseus and his companions made a sharp stake out of Polyphemus's enormous club. Odysseus, skilled in all arts, offered Polyphemus strong wine, thereby lulling the Cyclops into a false sense of security. As soon as he fell into a deep sleep, Odysseus and his loyal companions heated the stake in the fire and plunged it into the monster's single eye. Maddened by pain and rage, Polyphemus began letting the sheep out to pasture. Odysseus, always one step ahead of fate, instructed his men to tie the animals together in threes and hang beneath them. He himself clung to the belly of Polyphemus's favorite ram. Thus, unnoticed by the blind monster, they escaped from the cave. Homer, Odysseus, Song 9. Okay.
Дальше вся книга пустая.
The book is blank beyond this point. We can look closer here. Very cool. Alright, we already read it. Let's
Это первая страница.
zoom out. Alright, I get it. Close the book. Whoa, what's happening? Oh, it almost looked like we were like raising up through the ceiling for a second. That was weird.
Что за книга?
What is this book?
Почему она здесь?
Why is it here?
Чертовщина какая-то.
Damn devilry. The Greek. I'm just kidding. The Greeks and their devilry. It's like, it's just a story. Like, the legend. I look like we're going outside. Or
Пахнет морем, океаном. Все это в подполе?
smells faintly of an ocean. I have a feeling we're almost going to be like trapped in, not necessarily trapped, but we're going to be pulled into these different stories we're finding. These look like a bunch of coffins laying around. Place looks really cool.
Остров.
Island.
Вот и лодка.
And
На ней
there's the
доберусь.
boat. This doesn't look good at all. Where's the boat? I wanted to explore some. Oh, there's the boat right there in front of us, I guess. Well, what's up here? Hello? I like being able to sort of... Jeez, dude. How's it going? Being able to look around and explore and stuff on these, you know, little side areas. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, a lot of skulls in here, too.
Кольцо какое-то.
Mechanism ring. We'll take that. Thank you. Can I burn this? Oh. I don't know if I should, but... like, I wonder how many different things are flammable in this game. Okay. This is really eerie. I know it said to go to the boat, but I want to look around. Or at least it drew attention to the boat. What's this?
Избушка какая-то.
A small izba. This tree almost looks like a person. That's strange. We got two pieces of a mechanism thing. Mistress of Animals. Beyond the river, beyond the forest, in the secret temple dwells the Mistress of Animals. Every person must hold its trials and get its mark. The mistress grants power over animals, and the ones who pass become great hunters. So it has been from the beginning of time, and so it will be till the end of time. Okay. Ooh. What's down here? Hello? Temple. When the time comes, everyone must come to the temple. It stands near the river of fire. The temple is locked and can only be opened with secret words. The ones who knows the words wields the temple keys. The one who wields the keys will meet the Mistress of Animals. Speak, friend, and enter. Where is this taking me? So there's a weird contraption here, it looks like, so maybe this is what we need the... Yep. Pretty straightforward. Okay, and it looks like we need to... line these up. In some manner. Okay, did it work? Oh, do I need to act? Oh, whoa, whoops, okay. Let's see. There we go. Onto the boat we go. Very cool. Progress. Whoa, we're going quick. We have a speedboat? Damn, the music's loud. Damn, that was really cool. I like that stuff.
Ступы какие-то на земле. А там что? Ворота?
They look like gates.
Нужно что-то запихать в эту ступу.
Okay, it looks like we're missing different objects. We got a Grim Reaper, like our Angel of Death kind of symbol here. An eagle. A flying lion of some kind. And a bull.
Лука. Поля пустые.
Luca, the fields are empty.
Марк. Он воюет? Иоанн. Не спас от
A
лихорадок.
yuan.
Матфей. Но он мертвый?
What, are these like apostles or something? At least in this culture? It's like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John from the Bible. That's so weird. Of course, Christianity did make its way to Russia at some point. I don't want to say too much because I actually don't really know all that well. I don't want to sound dumb. Hello? What's that? Anyways, I don't want to speak on something I'm not well versed on. How do we get that? Maybe I burn the tree instead? That makes maybe a little bit more sense. Oh, don't let it fall.
Трехглазый.
Three-eyed. Cool. Alright.
Выкалывают глаз.
A lot of symbolism with eyes, like the Cyclops and whatnot. Island of the Dead. The Island of the Dead is full of sounds. Like a syrup, they drip from the top of the Black Mountain. Creaks of thousands of spinning wheels is like a hive of hungry insects. Each thread shining with gold. My thread won't be broken. Hell yeah, brother. Kind of spooky down here.
Орел. Посмотрим, отворит ли этот Иван ворота.
Okay. I didn't mean to skip over what he said when I picked it up. My bad. The gates are guarded by a many-headed beast. Okay. Oh wait, that's not correct. This would be Luca. And then I got John. Which one was John? Was it the eagle? Yes. Okay, let's go this way, I guess, and see what else we can find. Damn, it's locked. Maybe my match will open it. Oh yeah. Didn't work. That is such a weird noise. I don't really understand it.
Одноглазый, что ли?
Is it one-eyed?
Вот зараза!
It's so heavy. Okay, let's go up here. Jesus Christ, what was that? Okay. We caused a landslide with a fire? Cool. This looks really cool.
Дурной лев какой-то.
Such a stupid looking lion. I disagree. Lions are cool, man.
Ишь, оправа какая.
Such a fancy binding. Is this another story? Third voyage. Sinbad and his companions arrived at a remote island where they discovered a mysterious house of a giant. The giant's eyes blazed with fire and he was black and monstrous. The creature grabbed the fattest of his guests, broke his neck, and roasted him on a spit. Wow. He locked the rest inside of his house. They spent 2 days in this house, and during that time, the giant devoured 2 more of them. On the third night, Sinbad and his companions heated 2 spits and thrust them into both of the monster's eyes. Blinded, the giant was unable to find his captives and left the cave. Sinbad and his companions followed him out and made their way to their rafts. The giant finally found them with the help of a giantess, but the sailors had already set sail from the shore. The monsters hurled stones at them, and most of the sailors perished. Sinbad, however, managed to escape to another island with 2 other companions. The third voyage of Sinbad the Sailor, 1001 Nights. Another story of a giant getting blinded. Interesting. Alright, let's pull this lever here. And I guess we'll complete the puzzle. Wait. Where did...
Я же вставлял эту
We already
статую.
placed a statue, right?
Чертовщина какая-то.
That's some devilry at work. You're right. So... Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's not right. Sorry. It's... Mark the Lion is over here. And I think this is that. We need to put John back here. Alright, we did it. Pretty straightforward. What in the world is this? What are you doing? Okay. Look like a pile of furniture over here. Not really sure what they are. They almost look like, Jesus. Like spools. It's so loud. God, that was so loud. It looks like the spools or whatever, like, Cinderella or whatever pricks her finger on. Sleeping Beauty. Whatever it is. Ah!
Зачем ты его разбудил?
What? Oh!
Зачем ты его разбудил? Зачем ты его
I'll kill it.
разбудил? Зачем ты его
Why did I wake it up? What is it? Like a baby tree thing? Is this the Likho? Bro, what is happening? They won't let me burn it. Oh no. Help! I'm scared. They're gonna eat me? Oh, thank you for playing the demo version of One-Eyed Likho. Don't forget to add the game to your wishlist. Okay, it just kind of ended. Okay, I'm going to talk about the game now and review it like I do in all my videos. Visually, I would say the game is quite great. I very much enjoy the visual presentation of this game. I like the black and white aesthetic that it has. Very cool. Very well done in terms of black and white and no use of color. I like that a lot. I think it's really cool. And I don't think I've played very many games that look like this, so it definitely stood out and it was quite striking. And I think added a different kind of flair to a game. Really complemented, I think, the overall feel of the game, because it just kind of gives you this really kind of unworldly feeling. And I liked it a lot. It's really strange. So visually, I think the game is super solid. I like the environments. I like all the imagery used throughout the game. Like I said, I'm not well versed on 19th century Russia or even their fairy tales. I was very fascinated in seeing, you know, everything in this game. I think it was just really cool to look at. I don't know how else to really put that without going on too long, but yeah, environments were cool. I very much enjoyed the books and the collectibles and the notes and stuff. I think they're all really interesting. I'm not one for notes all that much in games, but this being obviously a fairy tale sort of story-focused game, I think it was implemented really well. And I think visually it complemented just everything else you do in the game. So nothing really stood out that I didn't like visually. So really good job there, in my opinion. In terms of audio, I would say audio is also pretty strong. It's interesting to hear people speak in Russian. There's no English dialogue, so you have to just listen to people speak, and I very much enjoy the music. I like the music on the main menu here a lot. It's really cool, really immersive, kind of setting the tone, and how strange and sort of whimsical and also scary the game is going to be. So I think it sets this very mysterious sort of tone early on in the menu here, and then throughout the game with the voice acting and everything, and the ambience and everything, I think comes together really well. So audio, I think, is also really solid. I have no issues with it. I like the strangeness of it all, and I think it complements the visual appeal of the game as well. So it does a really good job immersing you and setting the tone, and overall it's well designed. I have no issue with the audio personally. So mechanics. It's a pretty straightforward game so far. It is fairly linear, but I do like that they added in some dialogue choices, which I think are a little odd in how you select them. It's really weird. Like, you hold down R and then you scroll the mouse wheel. That's really strange. I don't know why he came up with those controls, but it's not the end of the world. I'm just pointing it out that it's like, well, what the heck? Aside from that, the puzzles and stuff are pretty cool. I like the puzzles. I like the weird folklore fairy tale aspect of the puzzles, how it sort of just adds in the imagery and uses that to its advantage in the puzzles. So the puzzles in themselves are almost kind of trying to teach you something or inform you of something, or even to create more mystery. So I think puzzles are pretty well done in this so far, and what I experienced, and they don't detract from the game as well. They don't like break the immersion or the pacing all that much. So I think they are actually complementary to the pacing of the game, more or less. So good job there. And aside from that, obviously you get the great book, and then as you progress, you find more stories that you'll read that are other cultures, you know, fairy tales and whatnot, sort of maybe that are akin to or similar to what the Likho's story is, and maybe as we progress through the game, we get more and more stories, and eventually leads up to us, you know, learning more about the Likho itself. It's interesting how all these different cultures throughout history have all sort of this, not the same folklore, but there are striking similarities between stories throughout the ages. And I think that's really fascinating to be able to read these stories and sort of enforce the story that we're partaking in. And I think it does a really good job there as well, adding that sort of story building and world building and stuff into the puzzles and everything. So yeah, super solid job. Aside from that, mechanics are pretty straightforward, and I had a good time with all of that, so no problem there. I feel like I'm a little all over the place today. I don't know. I feel like I can't find my words today, but I'm trying my best. Anyways, story and concept, kind of going on mechanics and what I said there. Story and concept is great, in my opinion. I very much enjoy folklore-esque, fairy tale-esque games that uses a maybe not so well-known fairy tale and then expands it into something immersive that you can play and learn about and explore and experience. And I think it's really fascinating. And I have a good time with games like this. And because I like to learn about things like that. I'm very into folklore and whatnot and fairy tales, especially ones that I'm not familiar with, like in cultures like Russia and, you know, even in Asia. I mean, there's a million stories I'm sure none of us have ever heard of. So I think it's really cool that they chose something like this and pushed it into a game and let us experience this. I'll be honest, I don't really know what the One-Eyed Likho still is, but of course this is just a demo. Obviously the eyes in the stories that we were reading and the fact that it is called the One-Eyed Likho plays a really big part, eyes being the symbol, the key symbol of the story. There's ways you can interpret that, but of course you can also probably just look up the story of the One-Eyed Likho, but other than that, pretty solid all the way around on the story and concept as well. I'm just very fascinated by this personally, so I think it was cool to experience. So with all that being said, my final judgment for the One-Eyed Likho demo is I would say it's very good. I think it's a solid game. I have no problems with it. Maybe it could be optimized a little bit better, but other than that, the game ran fairly well. There's a lot of options you can change for graphics and stuff if you're afraid of your computer not being able to handle this. And I don't think it's too strenuous. I mean, it had my computer kind of ramped up a little bit, but nothing crazy. I think it performed fairly well, but I think maybe it could be optimized maybe just a little bit more so you don't have to put everything on low or something like that. But anyways, that aside, I think everything works in this game really well. I think to its advantage. I think visually, audio-wise, mechanical-wise, story and concept-wise, all of those I think complement each other very well and don't clash with the overall experience. So I would say it's a fairly well-crafted game. That's just my opinion, though. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with anything I had to say? Do you have anything to add? Let me know what's up. If you just want to say hi, that's fine too. And if you enjoy my content, hit subscribe, leave a like, comment, share the video. Do all that. I'd greatly appreciate your support. And don't forget to go check the pinned comment below for the links to everything. Don't forget to go play this for yourself. Form your own opinion. Tell the developer what you think about it. I'm sure they'd appreciate your feedback as well as mine. So yeah, I appreciate you watching my video. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And don't forget, the pale moth is always watching.